この度ですね、Nutanix のユーザーカンファレンス Next において、Nutanix のアクロポリスとCitrix全デスクトップの連携が強化されるという発表がありました。弊社ではですね、このNutanixさんとCitrixさんがこの今後の取り組みについてNext 開催期間中のここラスベガスにて両社に直接インタビューをさせていただくという、大変貴重な機会をセットさせていただきました。はい、それではまず自己紹介をお願いしたいと思います。Nutanix のプリティさん、Citrix の内尾さん、それぞれ自己紹介をお願いします。
Hello, my name is Preeti Padman. I head up VDI and key vertical marketing for Nutanix.
And I am Jim Luna with Citrix, and I run our platform technology alliances, which includes our coverage of Nutanix.
I really appreciate for you taking time. So, Nutanix のアクロポリス上でCitrix全デスクトップが動くという画期的な連携強化が発表されておりますが、そのきっかけといったものは何だったんでしょうか。
We have a long-standing partnership with Nutanix that goes back a few years from basic validation of design. But it hasn't been until recent years that we really put more effort into the partnership, both from a technology collaboration and to drive solutions into the marketplace that make it easier for customers to adopt both infrastructure as well as Citrix offerings. Most recently, in 2015, we actually signed a collaborative agreement where we are investing a lot of engineering time to drive innovation with the purpose of making the focus of simplicity of deployment and scalability some of the key assets in terms of deployment of our joint solutions.
続いてNutanix を VDI で使うメリットというのはどこにあるのかというのを教えていただきたいんですけれども。
So if I was to highlight the top few value of Nutanix, number one is linear scalability. So customers can start with a single node and then grow, like say if they had to have like 300 VDI users and grow to 3,000, they don't need to buy the entire infrastructure, right? So linear scalability. And number two is predictable performance, right? So performance is like the Hollywood of problems, right? If there is a performance problem on your mobile phone or your computer, then everybody knows about it. So with the joint solution with Citrix and Nutanix, we're able to ensure the performance of the desktops, the mobile devices, etc. Right? And finally, the TCO, right? So cost effectiveness with this joint Citrix Nutanix solution. So customers, we've done surveys, it's more than 60% cost savings. So those would be some of the top values for the solution from Nutanix and Citrix.
Nutanix というのは本当に VDI にとって最適なソリューションということですが、Citrix さんとしてはVDI on Nutanix を提供するためにこれまでどのような点に力を入れてきたのか教えていただけますでしょうか。
Yeah, to expand on what we were just saying, for us a lot of the focus has been on making sure that the adoption by the customer is easier to deploy, right? Making sure that the manageability of Zen desktop environments is also easier through a single pane of glass, right? And we're able to do that through Nutanix Prism by managing that environment in an easier, more simplified fashion. And also making sure that the scalability, as we mentioned earlier, is there, so it's easy to scale, right? So it's ease of adoption, ease of manageability, and better scalability, but also making sure that in doing that, the price of adoption is one that the customer is receptive to as well, right? It's making all that reception as well. One of the things we just recently announced was the integration of MCS, and that's a very unique differentiator for Nutanix and Citrix together because it allows for an easier provisioning of VMs through the integration and collaboration together.
それでは今後、将来的にはですね、どのような機能強化というものを予定されているのでしょうか。もしございましたら教えてください。
We're actually working on quite a few other things. Some of those things I cannot mention at this particular time, but we do have active engineering teams that are consistently working to collaborate on improvements of features, right? Both on Acropolis, on a manageability perspective, on a scalability, but also in terms of making it easier for our partners to consume and deploy out in the marketplace. But yes, expect that there is more to come, and stay tuned for more announcements on that.
期待してお待ちしたいと思います。ありがとうございます。といったことで、シトリックさんいろいろ選ばれているということで、ユータニックスさんは今後どのようなVDI に対して新しいソリューションを考えているのか教えていただけますでしょうか。
Yes, certainly. So just to take a step back and look at what has been done with Citrix and Nutanix in the past year, right? There's been a lot of engineering effort. Nutanix AHV has been certified Citrix ready on XenApp, XenDesktop, ShareFile, CWC and NetScaler VPX. So overall, when a customer is looking at deploying Citrix, then Nutanix comes to mind right away because it's been jointly certified, right? So that's one thing. And then as you can see, within just the last 6 months, the whole MCS HV integration has been so well received by our customers, right? So going forward, we will continue to have those integration points strengthened even more, right? And overall for VDI, like some of the .next announcements that were made yesterday, in terms of being able to support Flash across multiple devices, bare metal workloads, a lot of the things that we are building ground up, right, will help with the whole VDI infrastructure, and we are seeing our customers are very excited about that.
お時間もそろそろ参りましたので、最後にですね、これから御社の両社取り組みにはますます期待ができるんですけど、最後に、日本のお客様にですね、一言お願いできればと思います。
Yes, I think expect more from the joint partnership, right? I think one of the things we'll see is greater collaboration. Microsoft is one of those other pieces, right? Nutanix announced a capability to deploy on CSP program with Microsoft. We have a great relationship with Microsoft. There's a great opportunity there to further expand our portfolio and enable customers on such solutions, as well as some of the packaging that we're doing to make it easier both for the customer and the channel to take the solutions out to market. We really want to make it just as it is simple on Acropolis and Prism, make it as simple for the customer to buy that easy button perspective, right? So we're going to continue to work more together to make that easier and simpler for the customer to consume.
Yeah. So I've always been very inspired by Japan, right? The culture, so much of innovation. For so many years, you have innovated in all these different markets, and now I see that you're innovating in how you deploy technologies, latest technologies for infrastructure, as well as latest technologies for application. So I am really looking forward to come and see more innovation in Japan, right? And I really thank you for this opportunity for us to share what we have to offer.
So, any comments to show next week?
Oh, absolutely. I've been in Nutanix for the past 1 year, and the first partner I met was Nisho.
Oh, thank you.
And the first EBC that I did was actually a Japanese translated EBC, and I've been having such a great experience meeting everybody from Nisho. You're one of our top partners from Japan, and we really value your partnership and how you help customers, right? How you're actually taking these solutions and making it easy for Japanese customers to adopt it. So we really value that.
Yeah, and I think same thing on the Citrix side, right? Nisho is one of our top partners in Japan, right? You drive a lot of our business, so we want to thank you for that, and we look forward to continued success, right, in getting these solutions out to market. So thank you very much as well. ありがとう。
ありがとうございました。じゃあ、